So as I mentioned in one of my latest videos, I said I had a story to tell about Free Comic Book Day and about my shop, the comic shop I go to, and I forgot to say it. So basically, what they said was when I went in on Thursday, because we just talked about it, I said, "Oh, is it going to be heaving?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "But so tell you what, because you're a regular customer and you have your comics put aside, and you know you're a faithful customer, what we can do, just tell us what comics you'd like of the free comic books, and we'll put them in your box for you." So I said, "Okay, brilliant." So I said, basically, just get me Conan, Image, and DC. I'm not really bothered about the rest because they just end up in my bin. I said, "Yeah, sure." So I got this nice House on the Lake. Obviously, I've read this already, so I'll give it to my friend. This one I was pleased to put in my box. So this is Conan Tides of the Tyrant King. So this is the zero issue that will lead into the next event, which is coming in the autumn. And then there's the Energon Universe 2026 special, which is full short stories covering the whole universe, which is coming out next week as a normal price $3.99 comic. They did put a stack of various Supergirl ones in and a Superman one, which my daughter's nabbed, so she's got those now. She was very happy with that. And I also picked up the book that I was shorted on Thursday, Swamp Thing, so they put that in my box for me. So yeah, looking forward to reading that. But obviously, I want to support my comic shop, and I'm a comic book addict, and they had some amazing deals. So I did get some graphic novels and some manga as well. So we'll look at the manga first. So downstairs in my Forbidden Planet, the whole floor downstairs is basically just dedicated to anime and manga. So me and my daughter were literally downstairs for at least half an hour. She got a load of books that had been knocked down to 99p and 3.99. I got these, which were reduced to 5.99. If don't know if you remember, I did a video focusing on book number one, saying how the art was amazing. It's like a post-apocalyptic adventure. So I got these, and they've been knocked down to 5.99. These are normally 10.99, and pardon me. He said, "Oh, go on, you can have them two for free, three for two." So I only paid for two of them. So it was 11.98. 11.98 for those three. So very chuffed about that. They did have some more, so I might have to pop down maybe tomorrow. Oh God, the addiction's real. But I mean, so I basically paid what I would pay for one book. I got 3 books, and then oh dear, this was the big purchase. So had a wall full of sale books, and there were big reductions, like Marvel Masterworks, and other like oversized books. But they had a DC Deluxe hardback, which should have been £44.99, and it was reduced to £19.99. And I had to get it. Swamp Thing by Len Wein and Kelly Jones, deluxe edition. So £19.99. And let's have a look, see what it says here. So it says, in 1971, Len Wein and Benny Wrightson created Swamp Thing. Their work on the character over the next 3 years would forever change the medium. To this, put my teeth back in. To this day, those stories are remembered as some of the greatest comics ever made. And over 40 years later, legendary writer Len Wein returned to his co-creation with 2 final tales of terror, joined by acclaimed artist and master of horror, Kelly Jones. One is called Blood Moon, and the other is Dead Don't Sleep. So this collects Convergence, Swamp Thing 1 to 2, Swamp Thing 1 to 6, and the Swamp Thing Winter Special. Yeah. And it features never before collected Swamp Thing number 94 and 100, Kelly Jones' debut on the character, with a brand new introductory essay by the writer Doug Wheeler, and Batman 521 to 522, the Swamp Thing crossover by Doug Monk, plus the unpublished layouts with surviving pencils for Len Wein and Ben Wrightson's never completed return to the character Swamp Thing Deja Vu. So that's a fantastic. So I'm just going to open it up, so I'll let you have a look. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I've opened it up. So a different card on board. Oh God, I'm so tired. We've done so much shopping and walking today. So it's a different illustration on the book itself. Then you've got the inner frontispiece. So there's a forward, and then this is where we start. Oh my God, this looks so good. I have never read these stories, so I'm really, really excited for these because Swamp Thing is one of my all-time favourite characters. I think it's just the one of the perfect comic creations, and it's one that can straddle horror and ease seamlessly into superhero comics like Batman with no problem. So this looks amazing because it's a deluxe edition. It's the size, it's the height and width of an omnibus, so it's bigger than a normal graphic novel, which I'll show you in a second with another book that I got for comparison. So this looks so good. Deadman makes an appearance, and the Phantom Stranger. Spectre, Solomon Grundy. What's going on here? I don't know. Some. Oh, it's showing you the script and some out sketches. So these are some of the other Swamp Thing stories illustrated by Kelly Jones, but not written by Len Wein. Again, I can't remember having ever read these, or if I have, it was a hell of a long time ago. And then these are the Batman issues, what they mentioned were included. So it's very, very substantial. Then you got some more back matter. So yeah, very, very happy about that. So as I was saying, it's a big size book. So I got two other books because in my comic shop, it's 3 for 2 on all graphic novels, manga, etc. Even so, you can mix and match. You can even include sale books like I did with this one. So I also got Supergirl. So as you can see, it's quite significantly bigger than your standard graphic novel. This is the first book of the Sophie Campbell run. I was ignoring. I got the first issue of the Sophie Campbell run, and I enjoyed it, but then I didn't really go back to pick up the second issue, and that became virtually impossible to get. So I thought better I'll wait. So I've waited, and it's come, and it looks superb. It looks really, really good. And then I've no idea why I've left it so late in buying this, but I've got Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. So I got these 3 books, and I only paid for 2. So I got this book for free, and like I said, it was only £19.99 for that one instead of £44.99. So yeah, really pleased with that. I was going to do some review videos tonight, but I've got tomorrow off as well because of it being a bank holiday. So I might as well just pace myself and just do the reviews tomorrow. And then you've got, you've not got like a bombardment of 3 or 4 videos all at once. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for today. Plus, I want to look at and read my new stuff, my new comics, my new graphic novels. And if I finish any of them, I might review some of those as well. So yeah, so I'm really pleased with that. So I got those. Though that manga, then the Swamp Thing issue was missing, Energon Universe, Conan Tides of the Tyrant King, and Nice House on the Lake. So thank you for my comic shop for thinking ahead and just putting anything that I wanted away. It made it so stress free. It meant yesterday I could just completely chill out. Well, I wasn't chilling out. I had to paint my bathroom, but without the worry of I've got to queue up forever, wait, push my way through all the crowds of people, have to deal with people smelling of bum and sweats and stuff like that. So it was just so nice just walking in and said, "Oh yeah, here's your stuff." And like I said, I could just take my time. We got there just as it opened today, and I could just look at the sale stuff and look at Lewis titles. I made a list before I went, so I knew what I was looking for, and yeah, really, really happy. So I hope you all had a fun free comic book day Saturday. I had a great free comic book day Sunday, and I shall be back tomorrow with some review videos. Bye.